What ho chums, welcome to Launch Party. My name's Ben Moseby, back again. Whoa, I tell you what, it's been a day, hasn't it been a day? It's been a couple of days actually, so busy. I would say what day is it today? 15th, isn't it? 16th, the 15th and 16th of January, 2024. Busiest 2 days of the year so far, and I know we're only 16 days in, but yesterday that layout collection absolutely flew out the door. If you missed that yesterday, by the way, coming up for you on Launch Party, because that's what this show is all about bringing you some of the biggest hitters as far as the last few weeks and days are concerned. So we'll be looking at that a little bit later on. Also coming back for you, the Floral Alphabet dies, which have proved a really, really big hit. And, I mean, come on. I mean, whew, yes. The Floral Elegance collection, Sarah's signature, the biggest wake-up call of the year so far, the biggest launch day show of the year so far. You guys have absolutely loved this collection. It has been so busy, continues to be very busy. So that's kind of the headlines for this show, right? We're going to be looking at the Floral Elegance collection. We're going to be looking at that amazing layout collection. We're going to be looking at those amazing alphabet dies for you too. Plus, of course, we'll have various votes, all of the chit chat and hashtag bants from you guys as well. And worth bearing in mind before we get into this show that we do still have the January sale available for you on the website as well, up to 75% off. We started with 500 items in that sale. You can kind of imagine that a lot of people have been shopping since the sale started. Less than 500 items, but listen, get in there, have a bit of a delve, have a bit of a look around. There are still some fantastic deals to be had there. And as you can see here, with Sam just clicking through, loads of your favorite paper pads in here, loads of your favorite collections in here. We have got gilding flakes, we've got glitters, we've got beautiful pens in here, we've got stamps, we've got dies, we've got soft craft in here as well. We've got cut and embossed folders. We have got storage in here. I mean, literally so much within that. So potentially, if you haven't got a huge budget to play with, you'll pick up some great deals there. Or if you're at the other end of the scale and you're a little bit short of your free shipping, head on over to that point of the website and you will see some fantastic deals. Already some hellos coming in. We'll say a few hellos in just a few moments' time. Superstar Susie on the socials today. And let me tell you, we've had a fantastic day. We've had Sarah in, the whirlwind, wasn't she brilliant? The last two shows, doing all sorts of different pieces, multitasking, going off at a tangent, doing what she wants. I mean, she can, after all. So it's been great. What a great two shows. And I couldn't think of a better way to finish a day like today than with the lady who is across the studio from me right now. I've enjoyed Sarah's company for two shows, but if you're talking about the perfect day, be careful what you say here, Ben. Talking about the perfect day, one of my perfect days would be start with Sarah and end with this lady. A lady who I've not seen yet in 2024. I mean, I have seen her because she's been here for the last hour, but before that hour, I'd not seen her in 2024. One of my absolute favourite people on the planet, my TV wifey, your favourite and mine, the Barnsley bombshell is back. It's the one and only Debbie Robinson.
I know, very quickly had to take my glasses off then. All that lovely talk there, steamed you right up.
Lovely to see you.
I know, it's lovely to see you too, it really is. And it is our first show together of 2024.
Yeah.
Although you have got me all day tomorrow, did I tell you that? I know it's going to be a good one. This is going to be good though. We've got loads to showcase in Launch Party Show and I'm really excited about it because I do get to play with the new Floral Elegance launch. Oh, I'm beyond excited with that one because it's absolutely beautiful and I'm so pleased you guys have been loving it. We've got holographic papers on there. I say holographic paper, cardstock.
Yep.
We've got the alphabets that launched last week as well. So I'm really excited about that one. And then what's the other one? I'm just getting my eyes over there. I've just realised the one and only.
Yeah.
I call it, our lovely Craig launched it yesterday. Let's just say that layout collection, the layered layout collection. That's how I look at it, because honestly, it's just absolutely fabulous. So I get the opportunity to get my hands on that as well and showcase that one. So we've got 2 hours of lots of crafty fun, inspiration, maybe a giggle or two. And as you can see now, the voice is nearly there. Well, it's nearly back.
Superstar Susie says Debbie's, this is her words, Debbie's sexy voice is coming back.
Yeah, I've been very husky all the way through. Since you last saw me, it got worse.
Yeah, oh,
and then it got a little bit better, and then it got back down again, and now we're getting back to being the normal Debbie voice. The normal, what do you call me? The blonde bombshell?
No, the Barnsley bombshell.
Oh, the Barnsley, well, I'll take the Barnsley bombshell. We'll have any bombshells. I'm getting back to the normal dulcet tones there. So yes, thank you very much, Susie T, for noticing.
Loads of lovely comments coming through already. We've got Superstar Susie on the socials. Mary Pat's in from Montana, sunny Montana. Lynn Morton is in saying, good evening, everyone, from a very chilly Newcastle. Hi also, to Gaz. Says, good evening, Ben, Debbie and all the team and my lovely crafty friends. Melanie D's in, hello. Jen Shank says, good afternoon to the lovely Debbie, Ben and team. And hi also to Laura, who says, whirlwind is an understatement. How wonderful. It's been a great day. I'm having a great week, honestly. You know, I love everybody equally here, but it's been a great week. Craig yesterday, Sarah Debbie today, got the fish on Thursday, all day with Debbie tomorrow. If Carlsberg did great weeks. But we're having a lot of fun. Now, we're going to start off, I think, with the Floral Elegance collection. This is going to take a while. I'll speed through it fairly quickly because I think the quickest that Sarah did it earlier today was like about 12 minutes, and we've got lots to crack on with in this show. So if you want a more fuller explanation and to see, go to Wake Up Call. It took her 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? You can go back and watch it in more detail. But the Showstopper collection is all of this and everything over here as well. So I'll show you this on boards in just a second, but it's a mammoth collection. It's a 23-piece collection, but 23-piece, that doesn't incorporate all of the individual pieces that you've got when it comes to all of the stamps and all of the sentiments and all of the dies and everything that you're getting with this. It is such a huge collection. This is the first part of it, which I'll show you in more detail in just a second. Over this side here is the paper side of things, or paper and card, shall I say. It's the biggest card bundle we've ever done. 1, 2, 3 12 by 12 paper pads. You're not seeing things here. That's what we've got in there. 12 by 12 pearl pad, matte mirror, 12 by 12 paper pad. You've got a 6 by 6 paper pad in here. You've got your foil transfer pad. You've got your vellum in there too. And also within the bundle, which you'll see in just a second, you've got 36 sheets of decoupage as well. The Showstopper is £144 or $200. That's your platinum price. Free shipping, of course, if you're in the US. You're already there for that. And then if you go for the Showstopper, you've got an option of your bonus buy bundle. You can go for more of the papers for half the price, and we'll get the details up for you on that so you can see what we're talking about as far as the prices are concerned. Or you can go for half price on the embellishments bundle. It is entirely up to you which way you go. The overriding majority of people have gone extra of the card collection because look, £60 or $80 is incredible for everything you get here. Halve that price if you are putting that into your basket with your Showstopper. It's £30 platinum or just under 40 bucks. But look, right, let's show you everything really, really super quickly. All of the elements that you're going to get within your collection. So, and again, we've seen the majority of these used over the course of the day today. That beautiful sentiment floral, again, great for your paper piecing, great for colouring, great for just popping onto you know, a pre-made background. This gorgeous, luxurious lace edgeable we've seen. Beautiful floral delight embossing folder. If you love those illustration embossing folders that we did recently, that's going to kind of continue on that same sort of theme. You've got your beautiful perfect peony stencil in here. You've got sentiments in stamp and die form, so that beautiful sort of like swoosh design, and then all the stamp sentiments to finish that off. Beautiful spring bouquet, stamp and die. Again, go back and watch Sarah demo that earlier on. Your elegant floral heart, we stamped that out. We also use that in conjunction with the gilding flakes and the foil a little bit earlier on. This, I think here, this next stamp is one of the only ones that we didn't see Sarah use, which is that beautiful blossoming corner. These dies here are brilliant, the beautiful blooms, so those are going to create those stunning florals for you if you've got your quilling tool to hand, or indeed just a pair of tweezers to create those beautiful florals. You can. We also saw Sarah use this stunning floral wreath at the back end of the last show. If you love to layer up your stencils, that is a fantastic one to be using. Then on top of all of that, you get, where should I go next? I'll quickly take you through, he says quickly, all of your papers. So 24 stunning, I mean, I can't wait to hear Debbie's take on this. This floral pearl pad is absolutely
It's stunning.
It's exquisite, isn't it?
Honestly, it's stunning. Do you know what I love about this fresh floral theme is
Yeah.
the colours.
Yes.
That palette that Sarah and the team have chosen, for me, really give it that touch of elegance. But because it's pearl, we're talking ultra elegance. Absolutely stunning.
Look at that.
Honestly, every time I see one of our paper pads, Ben, I'm blown away by the design, the detail, the colours, the layout. Just fantastic.
And you've got that beautiful pearl sheen that you can see here, which is coming through beautifully. 24 sheets this time around, so you get 12 designs, 2 sheets of each. That's why we've done this as the bonus buy bundle for you as well, because you'll get this in the showstopper, but then you can jump in and buy more of those beautiful pearl pads. You get that again in your 6x6, okay, so that's replicated in the smaller size. Then on top of that, the vellum. The vellum is off the chart because you're getting selected vellums in here that have got that beautiful foiling on.
Foiled, Ben.
It's
foiled vellum.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Beautiful colours palette again, still.
And again, earlier on I can't remember which show it was now, but Sarah was then using the foil transfer kit and adding foiled sentiments to the vellum with the foil on. I mean, I'd never seen anything quite like it in my life. But that vellum is gorgeous. You've got that added accent of the beautiful foiling, and then you've got all of these stunning designs as well, which will match up beautifully with your papers, match up beautifully with what else I'm about to show you just a few moments' time. Like, for example, your foiling. Now, what you get with this, 7 sheets of your beautiful rose gold foil, and then you're also going to get 7 sheets of your transfers as well. What the brilliant thing about this is, you've got all of your numbers for personalisation. You've got uppercase and lowercase alphabet for personalisation, and then you get all of these beautiful florals in here, frames, corners, beautiful swirls in there, some stunning sentiments in all sorts of different fonts. These are all included, 14 sheets in total as far as that's concerned. On top of all of that, you're also going to receive, this is where Debbie's going to get excited again here. You know me, right? Used to be, love mirror cards so much, can't beat mirror card, and you hang out with this one for long enough. It's all about the satin mirror, Ben. It's all about that matte mirror. Are you kidding me? The matte mirror in here, or satin as we call it,
it's just stunning. I know, and 12 by 12. The sheen, the shine, the satin finish, the elegance.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking here. And the colours, the colour tone is just divine. Absolutely divine.
I still love the mirror card, but I've never changed so sharply on anything when it comes to mirror and satin mirror.
Have we converted you?
Oh, my goodness me, and more.
Absolutely.
It's almost more luxurious, isn't it, the satin mirror? You know, it's the 5-star of all mirror card. I mean, don't get me wrong, the actual mirror itself is amazing, and the reflectivity that you get off our mirror card is phenomenal. I mean, look at that blue, for goodness sake, absolutely stunning. But you're getting 24 sheets in there, beautiful mixed mirror card, matte mirror, and then your standard mirror card too. Sarah's been hacking into that one. But then you think there can't be any more, and there is in the paper bundle, because that's only 2 of the 12 by 12s. The third that we're going to give you is the pearl pad. And again, look at the beautiful colours that you've got here, double-sided. We've matched all of this up so it all plays nicely. And the great thing is you don't have to look any further to match up your kind of cardstock with your papers, and then you've got all of that beauty. I mean, look at that. Absolutely stunning, like a caramel colour, isn't it?
Yeah, but do you know what I love about this? The navy and the blue.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're very unusual to find, regardless in an A4, let alone in a 12 by 12 pearlescent finish, double-sided. I absolutely love. I'm not going to lie, I've used some of it in this first demo.
I can't wait. We'll get to it in a minute. I haven't finished yet, though. Do you know I said I was freezing cold earlier on? I'm boiling now going through this collection. I'm going to unplug my radiator in a minute. I've got a radiator down here.
Is that why I'm so hot in here?
Probably is. I could turn it off.
It's boiling in this studio.
It's off now. It's absolutely roasting. Embellishments. So you've got your foil transfers, but then on top of that, let me get all of this. You've got all of these goodies as well. This is all still within the showstopper, by the way. The guys are just flashing up details of the individual bundles. This one isn't in the embellishments collection. This is in the main collection, but it's not in the paper pad collection, even though it is paper. It is your decoupage kit. So you've got 36 sheets of that gorgeous, gorgeous decoupage. So you're basically going to pop those out. They're all numbered up and create some really, really beautiful decoupage florals. So that one is available in the showstopper. The embellishments which are in your bundle, wowee, beautiful glitter paste in these two stunning colours. You've also got, I mean, this pot of glitter, 30 grams of glitter. It's stunning. It's packed. It's packed with beautiful colours. It's almost got like a holographic effect to it. And if you want to see that being used, go back and watch, I think it was the middle show where Sarah was using the glue from the Gilding Flakes kit, which you're also getting, and then she was popping it onto the florals that she made and dipping it into the glitter pot, and the results were absolutely incredible. So that's included. You've also got a wax seal kit. Again, we've used this over the course of the two shows. Apologies for the rip in your in the packaging here. Sarah was very excited about this, but you've got your two different wax seals, 3 different colour waxes in there. You've also got your dried flowers as well. First time we've included these, and I know Debbie's going to show you some samples in just a minute, but there are some incredible samples with the dried flowers included. You've also got some ink pads included in here too. I'll show you these on boards in just a second, but you've got your blush and you've also got your ambiance, and I think I've ticked everything off. But look, those are those beautiful wax seals. So one says love and the other one says for you. So the 3 colours, 2 different seals. This one is the colour of the shimmer ink pads that I've just shown you there. So your blush and your ambiance, as Sarah was calling that a little bit earlier. Here's your glitter paste, so the 2 colours of beautiful glitter paste that you're going to get as well, all matching up and working beautifully together. And then lastly is that pot of your Gilding Flakes. And don't forget, it's not just the Gilding Flakes on their own, it's the pot of Gilding Flakes, your sponge, your ink pad and your glue. Everything I've just shown you there is the showstopper. The embellishments is obviously the embellishments collection. If you want to pop that in as your bonus buy bundle with your showstopper, you can, and you can halve that price. But as I've said, the majority of people are getting more of the papers and getting that for the half price deal as well. Wow, a few quick comments and we'll get over. I have got a sweat on. I've never worked so hard. Hi to Laurie, who's joined us in Pennsylvania. Mary Beth in Minnesota. Laurie says, hello, I've ordered the layout collection yesterday. We're coming on to that. And coming tomorrow to Pennsylvania. Cannot wait, and this collection has me really excited. From here to Pennsylvania in 2 days. Incredible. What? I know.
What?
I know. Our warehouse team are working like people who are working hard. I couldn't think of a...
Like the clappers, that's what I would say. They're working like the clappers. Morning, noon and night is what they're doing to get this out. I've heard people getting the layout collection that ordered it yesterday morning. They've got it today.
I know.
It's crazy.
I think it was Pam who messaged earlier, said, yeah, she got hers in under 24 hours.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
There's a few more hellos and we'll get into it. Hi, Ben and Debbie. Loved your show the other night, Debbie. It was well worth it, says Pat.
I did nearly 4 hours, Ben.
If Debbie ever tells you she's doing a live from home, oh, just do an hour, always book out about the rest of the night. You're going to be going into the early morning with Debbie. It makes me laugh. Tracy says the foiled vellum is off the charts in this collection. The colours of the paper, says Pat, and the vellum are off the charts. Hi to Carolyn, who's joined us, loving the new collection. Tracy also saying, Debbie, we loved your live on Sunday and managed to stay awake till the end.
I know.
Wasn't that boring, was it?
Do you know what I said? I said though, I felt terrible because for the UK viewers, it were like just shy of midnight when I came off air. And I genuinely appreciated every single one that joined me on there with the new launch that I've got tomorrow.
Yes.
Craig's had a big one, Sarah's had the biggest. I've got a nice little one that I know you love him from the response that I got off of Facebook Live. So I'm there with that one tomorrow. But yeah, I felt really sorry for the UK viewers because they stayed with me. Bless their little hearts.
It shows how much you love, though, the fact that everyone stayed with you till whatever time it was, 3 o'clock in the morning, was it? Something like that. 2 final quick ones. Hi to Lillian, who says, what ho, Benjamin? What ho? Hi to Debbie and hello, everyone. And Christine says, hello. Hello to the amazing Ben who kept up with Sarah. I did. And to the beautiful and so talented Debbie. Oh. And she says, Debbie, how did Sarah leave your area? Did she clean it up? Because she was like a whirlwind tornado. But
I will tell you, I didn't clean it. We had two little elves come in. No, they're not. Our gorgeous Julia and Jake came in, and they made it all nice and easy for me to come in so that I could have a nice chin wag and a catch up with you, Ben, and get ready for this show too. So much appreciated. But yeah, she is a whirlwind, let me tell you. I have got a bit of tidying up to do down this side of things, because I think she just comes in.
Yes, she does. She does.
Like that, fast, speedy. But do you know what? When she's on one like that, I would rather watch it any day of the week.
Yeah.
She can leave it in any sort of mess she wants. Because for me, you're getting all that inspiration, and you're getting that off-the-cuff inspiration as well for a lot of the time that she does. So I'm all for it. Making more of the mess, the merrier. Is that the right way to say it? It is now.
We don't mind, you know. If she was in every day, maybe we'd have a problem. But, you know, it's just a one-off, so we'll let her off. You've got some beautiful cards lined up over there.
Yeah, I'm just going to show a few of those lovely samples, and then I'm going to give you my little take on these.
Lovely.
Because I absolutely love this. I love the edgeable factor to this card. I love the colour tones, the ribbons, those beautiful topper pads as well. You've got the roll-up flowers. This is a lovely one Corinne did during the first look show that we did together. I adore... Can I just tell you, adore that stamp. And the fact that this has been done using these gorgeous gilding flakes is just absolutely exquisite. Every single one of these, so inspiring, so inspiring. Those beautiful dried flowers, I think that is a really lovely touch of elegance. Again, another lovely one that our Corinne did there using that luxurious lace. This, oh my God, I love this. Give a big shout out to our lovely Nicola. Nicola Armstrong, if you're watching, sending you some big hugs anyway. But that is just the most stunning card. I absolutely adore it. And can you see the detail, what she's done? She's used the glitter paste through that gorgeous stencil. Nicola, stunning, absolutely stunning. As are all the cards from our amazing design team. Lovely Sandy Brooks, another super talented crafter.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I have seen that one earlier.
And I thought when I picked it up, I thought it was a frame. It's actually a frame within a card with all flowers.
One of our shadow box dies?
It's a shadow box, look, and then look, the lovely wax seal there, those gorgeous roll-up flowers, and then every single one of those done to perfection, using those. And then again, of course, you could be taking it into your tag making. This one, stunning. That gorgeous pearlised cardstock, and then not only that, in fact, I think that actually, let me just check. Yeah, it's been used the foiling over the top, and then the dried flowers, and just using a few of them. You don't have to use the whole lot. Just take one or two of them out of there as well. Absolutely stunning, and I am going to get ready to do my first demo.
Marvellous stuff. I am going to continue to read the comments which are coming through. Thank you, by the way, everybody. I must thank you for watching, and I must thank you for getting involved. And I know you love to, but I've just been chatting with Susie in between the shows or during the shows. The vote that we had in the last show, Susie would know, being the superstar of the socials, one of the busiest votes we've ever done. The comments that were flying through in the last show, the hundreds upon hundreds of comments that have come through, we've loved it. And this is what this channel is all about, the interactivity, the joy that you share with us, you know, the questions that you ask, the things that you want to see, which we can do. Please keep it up, because we're loving it for 2024. This has been such a fantastic day, and we enjoy hearing from you all. It's brilliant. Sarah says, good afternoon, Debbie, Ben, Susie, and my crafty friends. Hello from Arkansas. Hi. Hi also to Tara, who says, good afternoon, Ben, and my favourite demonstrator, Debbie.
Ooh, I like that. Thank you very much.
Tara's in Texas, and it says it's cold here. It's cold. I can't imagine it ever being cold in Texas. I don't know why. But anyway, you say it's cold, and that's odd for Southwest Texas. There we go. I love CC and loving all the new launches. Hi to Tim, who says this collection looks amazing. Betty's in from Idaho. Helen says, hey everyone, I can't believe I won the home decor that Sarah made this afternoon. I'm so pleased. Thank you, whoever drew my name. Welcome, and make sure you message us to get it. Michael Adams says, good evening, Debbie and Ben. I'm looking forward to a trip to the Chesterfield store in February.
Ooh. Hey, oh, lovely. Are you bringing Stephanie? You can leave Hercule at home.
No, bring Hercule.
But no,
don't leave Hercule. Why would you leave Hercule at home? That's not very nice.
Yeah, so it'd be lovely to see you. So I'm hoping you've booked on one of the classes, because I'm doing classes on the 17th of February at the Chesterfield branch. Yes, I call it Chesterfield. It's not technically Chesterfield. Dobby's Garden Centre. That's where our store is in there. Absolutely amazing. They do classes all the time. Go and check them out if you've never checked them out before. And if you live in the area, well worth a visit. As is the Evesham store as well. I'll give them a little plug too. Absolutely right. And Michael, hopefully you, Stephanie and Hercule enjoy the visit. Put them in your pocket.
take a picture of him, like, you know, going around the store. It'd be amazing. Hi to Alicia as well. He says, good afternoon. It's the Ben and Debbie Craft Show, starring the crafty couple, Ben and Debbie. It certainly is. Right, I think we're good. 25 minutes to get into it. And I won't apologise for taking that long because it was worthwhile showing you everything, showing you some finished samples. But you've got a little demo for us as well, Debbie.
Yo, what was that? Sorry, Ben. I was so busy. I was listening to Ardeen in my ear. I completely forgot what you said. Sorry, Ben. What did you say, my darling?
We'll let it that out. We'll let it that out. Okay, hang on.
Take two.
Count me in 3, 2, 1. It's 25 past 6, so I'm not going to apologise for the fact that it's taken 25 minutes to get to this point in the show because it was really worthwhile showing you around all of the amazing items within the collection and seeing some finished samples with Debbie, who I believe has got a great demo for us now.
Haven't I just got a good day? Oh my God, I could do that again. I'm so sorry. Normally I'm on the ball listening to him all the time, but it's just this one in my ear. I just heard him and I was like, what's he say? What's he say?
Hey.
Come on, let me show you my take on this. I love this particular die. Now, I have got it out here because it's called the Luxurious Lace. I love a good edgeable in a Sarah Signage collection. I love an edgeable full stop, but this one is absolutely beautiful. It's got that lovely delicate lace feature to it. Now, I've got 2 pieces of cardstock that I'm going to start with because I'm going to do what we call a little bit of a floating card.
Yes.
Get that bit right. So I've got 2 pieces of cardstock. Now these measure in at 6 1/4 by 5, and I've scored that at 1 inch. And then this is the same in the length, so it's 6 1/4, but it's by 4 because that's going to be the bottom, that's going to be the top, and it's going to have something floating in the middle. I was going to say then it's going to have some acetate floating in the middle is what it's going to do. Now I am going to put into my die where the fold is. I'm going to leave that clear because that's going to tuck underneath my card base that I've got. But I'm going to push that up to the edge, and then we're going to bring in some low-tack tape and my Gemini plates, and we'll get that set on and get that run through. I'll have to go back and watch the show, you know, Ben. I missed, because obviously I was travelling up, so I missed the launch show.
Did you get up all right? Because it was snowing here for quite heavily for a while.
Well, the thing is, we've had nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Are you not?
No, not a thing. I told my granddaughter yesterday, I'm saying to her, oh, Safi, the snow's coming, it's cold enough, it's going to be... And so she got really excited. I think I hyped her up because I took her to school this morning because our little Ezra's sick.
Yeah.
He's got a little sickness bug. It's been his first week in nursery. He's picked something up.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Already.
They do.
But yes, so I volunteered to take Safi up to school so that he could have a line and Mummy could have some rest because she'd been up half at night with him while he was sick.
Yeah.
She was so hyped up. She went, Nan, is it snowing? Is it snowing? I was like, I didn't have art to tell her no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I saw a picture on Facebook from our lovely Anne-Marie, Hunky Dory, covered in snow. Literally that thick in snow. So it like that up here.
It was, well...
Because Anne-Marie's from the Preston area, isn't she? She's around the Preston area.
There was a good... It snowed because I went home for a sandwich at lunch.
Yeah.
And it was really... Because I'm up on the hill in my village up there. So it was a lot had settled here. It was quite snowy here. It was coming down quite heavy.
Well, I turned onto Newton Aycliffe and just literally past the warehouse. I thought, what's all that white stuff? I was like, where's that come from? It went from being rainy, heavy rain, to like this white stuff everywhere. I was like, oh my days. And I forgot to pack my snow boots.
Just snow boots.
But seriously, the last time I came up here, it was just before Christmas, me and Becky, we got snowed in the house. It took us half an hour to clean our cars. Neither of us had got snow boots.
I told you at the time when I was at the house, didn't I? It was probably about 3 years ago now, and it absolutely tipped it down, whatever snow does. And my car was like basically snowed in. There was a guy, you know, across the road. Where you park the cars at the house?
Oh yes,
yeah. The guy across the road was there with his shovel, you know, getting his car dug out. And I was like thinking, I ain't got anything to dig my car out. So I borrowed a tray from the cooker.
A
in
tray?
The kitchen, and I was there with like a little tiny, you know, tray you put like, your chips in or whatever, scooping the snow out. And the guy, he finished doing his car, he watched me and just turned round, went on his heels and disappeared. I thought, what a terrible neighbour. He's watching me scoop the snow off my car with a tray and he's got a big shovel and he never offered it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's, ouch.
Not very neighbourly, that, is
Not
it?
very neighbourly at all. Mind just saying that, I think it's a bit like that where I live. They're not very neighbourly.
Are they not?
No. Each for their own over there.
Oh, dear.
Anybody on my estate, if you're watching, I do apologise.
Yeah, we're not talking about you. It's the others.
Now, can you see that gorgeous lace detail? This is absolutely stunning. In my head already, I'm thinking about a box lid and having a deep enough boxes. And if you've seen Sarah doing her box making specials, you'll totally get it when I say you can make some really deep boxes if you need to. That would look beautiful as a trim on the top part of your box, all the way around. So in my head, I've already got plans to do that in something. I mean, I'm dying to know who's got craft along with this one. Really want to know who's got the craft along with this one. Now, I'm going to just quickly run that through again. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to run it through again. You would just do exactly the same. Leave yourself a little bit about half an inch. And when you do that, you'll end up with, because you've seen me die cut it once, you don't need to see me do it twice. That's all die cut out for you. And I said poke out those little bits. I've not had to poke out a single thing there because it's just fallen away from that die. So yes, who's got the craft along, Dean? Do you know? Is it next week? Already?
This is on this weekend, craft along, can't
No way. No way.
No, who's got this craft along?
Oh, yeah, who's got this craft along? That's what, yeah. I just wondered if we've got any information on it.
Susie T knows.
Susie T knows?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Susie T. Hang on a minute.
I'll tell you
How
when
does
it is.
Susie T know?
She's the oracle of everything, isn't she?
Is she? Has Jan got this one?
Saturday the 27th.
I'm not envious at all.
Nana Jan.
I am not envious at all. 27th of January. That is fast.
Week on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Susie books the guests, of course, so that's how she knows.
Well, can I just tell you something? Whoever's going to be lucky enough to be crafting along with Jan anyway is a bonus. That's the added bonus. But to work with this gorgeous collection, can't wait to see what Jan does with this because I know for a fact it will be stunning.
Oh, yeah.
It will be stunning.
Yeah.
Right, let me go back to my demo while I'm gushing and gooing over everybody else's. I've got a piece of white multi-purpose cardstock. It measures in, that's called card now.
Just called card, isn't it?
8 by 6. I've taken, now I'm telling you right now, the pearl-sized card, do not waste a single bit because that is getting covered up. So I have gutted out the middle using my paper trimmer. There ain't a cat and else chance of me wasting a single ounce of that cardstock. Not a cat and else chance. But, oh, has that Sarah left that open?
Probably.
What is she like? Come on, let's get the glue flowing. Oh yeah, I bet Jan's super excited about that craft along.
Yeah. There's loads of elements in this collection that, I mean, just right up her street, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see what she creates.
I wonder who's presenting that day. I wonder if it's our Craigie. Might be our Craig.
Who's presenting, Dean?
Is it Craigie?
Craig
Yeah, I
Jan.
thought so. It'll be just a fabulous day, I know it will. Talking of fabulous. I love, and I'll tell you what I love about it, the colour. The colour is just absolutely exquisite. It really, really is. So I've just done my mats and layers, just 1/4 of an inch in either way. So we knew that that was an 8 by 6. The next one down was 7 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then I've gone down 1/4 of an inch again. So it's 6 1/2 by Debbie 8, 6. 5. I'd have to do my maths here. 5 1/2 by 7 1/2. There we go. I knew I'd get it right eventually. I'm rubbish at maths. Always have been. Good with creativity. Rubbish with maths. There we go. That already looks beautiful in itself. Yeah. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our beautiful frame and we're going to pop that on. So I'm just going to use, at this stage, I'm going to use my tape pen. You can make really quick, easy cards doing this, but they look absolutely stunning, very effective. But of course, it's the collection that's making it work. It really, really is. So I'm just going to push that up to the top, turn that around there, give that a nice little burnish, and then you can see I've got my first tab. Now, I've brought in some acetate because I want to have this floating element, but I like them to rest on something. So that's going to sit underneath there, but of course I need the dotty tape pen because let's not forget, this is extremely lacy detail. Just seen a little one left over. Out you come. There we go.
Always one little bit, isn't there?
You want my lovely?
Always one little bit left in there.
Always one. There is always one. Absolutely. So I'm just going to pop that dotty tape pen around all of that gorgeous lace, elegant design.
Yeah.
And then I'll pop a bit of solid tape just underneath. So let me just come in
just hearing in my ear that we are still uber busy for this collection. In case I didn't say as well, the showstopper is over half the stock, well over half, heading towards 60% of the stock gone.
Wow.
It's been so popular. We had people up at 3 a.m. this morning, do you know that, to get the showstopper?
Well, do you know, we always say this, it's worth getting up early because you never know how a collection's going to do.
No.
You never know what's going to sell first.
Yeah.
You never know what stock's going to be left. You never know. So it's always worth just getting up that little bit early if you can. We appreciate not everybody can, which is why sometimes when we have big launches like this, we'll bring it in further into like the latter show, because it's well worth doing that. Now I think already that looks beautiful,
Looks
whether it's a side opening or a tenfold. Of course though, we're going to add on to the bottom part. We're going to add that bottom part on. Look already instantly how that's drawn in. It's just absolutely exquisite. So again, I'm going to put my solid piece on the bottom part, because it's going to attach itself to, and that's the reason why I put that there as well. I can't really have a floating card if I haven't got this to attach itself anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why that acetate is of importance. And also, can I just tell you, the acetate is back in stock. I'd been waiting for ages for it to come back in, and it's now back in stock, the A5 acetate, which is the A5 heavyweight acetate.
Yes.
And I do believe we did have a good deal last time. I'm not sure if it's still there, but it might be well.
It was on a buy two get one, I think, at one point.
It was what?
On a buy two get one at one
Yeah,
point
I think
recently.
yeah.
Have a look.
Have a look. Now I'm going to line it up. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm taking it from the bottom. Even though my acetate is a little bit short, it doesn't matter. What I want to make sure is that it lines up with the bottom of that white card, so that I get that most accurate. There we go. That looks absolutely perfect. Do you know, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm absolutely ready. I don't know what it is in this studio.
Do you need a moment?
I know you've turned it off, but I'm just thinking, is the heating still on outside? Because it must be wafting in here. Well, I am boiling hot.
I tell you what, from being like an icicle this morning, I am also. I've turned my radiator off, but I'll turn the radiators off in the studio.
Oh my God, yeah,
it is warm now.
I can't breathe. It's literally. If I could show you, I've got puddles on my cheek, puddles underneath my nose.
There's no freezing us, is there? This morning, it's freezing in here. God, it's horrible. It's absolutely but now.
I love it in the morning in here. I love it frosty and cold.
You love it in the morning.
I can't wait for tomorrow morning.
There's snowmen in here in the first thing when you come in. It's that cold.
But yeah, my glasses are way through. That's how warm I am. So yeah, if we could do something about turning the heater off here, guys, I'd really appreciate it. Because I can't. I mean, I know these deals are red hot, but blimey. Right, let's carry on with this. So now, as you can see, I've got my beautiful card. And again, it doesn't matter whether you open it up sideways or whether you're going to do that tenfold. I think that looks absolutely exquisite. A little bit bare here, so I'm just going to put a couple of little strips. I've literally just cut on my paper trimmer a couple of those little strips just to match that up. And also break up some of that white space, because there is quite a nice bit of white on there, but it's sometimes nice just to break a little bit of white space up. So I'm going to come in, pop that down, and if that was my measured top one, I've got it right, because perfect. There we go. Lovely. And then I'm going to do the same with the bottom. So on the bottom one, exactly the same. There we go. And then I'm going to finish it by adding something into the centre part. So much in this collection, I think it's going to be hard to choose what bit to use first. What I would say is when you get yours, get it laid out on the floor, have a little look, and then decide what you're going to play with first. So, base of card done, put to one side. Now, I love the topper sheets. I love these. Decoupage topper sheets, absolutely beautiful. Whether you want to use just one on its own or use all of it, it's entirely up to you. Two different flowers on here, so, and you'll see that because it's like a navy blue with the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like a turquoisey blue. Under here for the second flower, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know you can't go wrong. And also as well, if you do, you know, when you've taken them out and you think you've mixed them up, it's really self-explanatory because you'll see with the design of the flower, you can't really go wrong either way. So I'm just going to come in.
I like what you said as well that you don't always have to decoupage it, do you? If you just want a little floral accent, just use one piece, but you get 36 sheets.
Exactly. I'll just put that to one side.
With.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my ball tools because I like to shape my flowers a little bit. And it's perfect because it's that decoupage paper that we've popped it onto. I said paper, it's not cardstock. No. It's a really nice decoupage feel when, and you'll know what I mean if you've been crafting a long time. Where it makes it really nice to decoupage with.
It's 160.
Thank you, that's so just a little bit under what we normally have with our paper pads. but really nice. And again, uncoated. So it does mean that you can add things to it if you want. So like clear overlay, sparkle pen, maybe one of your glitter pens, maybe you just want to highlight, a little bit of glitter onto there as well.
That's it, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to use foam pads for this really quickly. 3D Floral glue, whichever one you want to use. I'm just going to match these up with a little bit of foam.
I would have had money on you having the
I know.
chunky glue. What you like.
I can't see. You see, I like mine in my syringe. I was talking about this the other day. I like to put it in the syringe and use the syringe, whereas the guys in here, they haven't got the syringe. They've just got the tube and they take it out with a poker tool.
Oh,
That's not for me. I don't like it that way. I get really sticky and really messed up. So I prefer it this. You know, that's why I'm going to use my foam pads on this occasion. And I'm not going to put too many foam pads on because I still want to do a bit of shaping as well. So again, it's very straightforward. You're going to take your florals and you're going to line up. And the lovely thing about this is that you can actually see where you're going in terms of matching up down to the precise detail of the leaves, the florals, and the little leaf where it's got that line on. So it means you can line it up absolutely perfect. I absolutely love these. I sat the other day and made quite a lot. And I think, if I remember rightly, is there 24 sheets in each one?
24 sheets in each pad, 36 in the decoupage.
Yeah, and that's a lot of flowers because there's 2 flowers on each one. That's if you use it in the decoupage way. If you just want to use it as a topper, use it as a topper. Absolutely love these. Let me get that the right way around. There we go. And then just again, oh Debbie, what are you doing, you dafty? There you go. Is it that way? Just let me get it right way, Ben. Me and my eyes.
No,
there we
that's
go.
it. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my eyes. Can't blame the heat now because I can feel it already going cool. Right, so that's one of them done. I've actually done a few because I can't remember how many I wanted on there, so I brought in a few of them. And I'm going to decorate that centre part with it. Now, I did use a little birthday wishes sentiment, and I did that with the foiling. The foiling is absolutely stunning. I love that foiling on this thing. And again, I just took the birthday wishes and ran that through there. I know Sarah will have shown you how to use that foiling.
Yes, she did.
Did she just foil it with her fingers and her hands and the rope?
She ran it through the machine.
Perfect. That's my way. I find a smoother transition of getting that. Getting the glue off the transfer onto the cardstock, and then the same with the foiling. I get a smoother finish. I can be a bit hit and miss with my hands, so yeah. It's
quite nice because Craig. Why was Craig using it? Oh, Craig, I think. He did. He definitely used it. I think he used a little bit of it last night on Money Makers, but then he was using the bone folding tool, so we sort of had different ways of showing how to get it off. Yeah. So it was nice.
Yeah. Now I'm debating, do I have my sentiment in the centre or do I have my florals? I think I'm going to go with my centre and have sentiment somewhere around here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Although, do I have more than one? Do I put both of them on there?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, really, I could do this. Yeah?
Yes.
Put that to one side. That's what we'll go with. I
love
it, man. Yes. Yes. All the noises we make in graphic, this is where I'm like at home.
Yeah.
I'm exactly the same at home. I am going to use a bit of our hot glue just to adhere that on because I want quite a quick stick. So I'm going to pop that down.
It's a very regal looking card now. Once that's in place, it looks like fit for a king or queen, this.
Absolutely. It's just, but this is the thing. This is the thing I'm telling you, Sarah. You can tell she's been crafting a long blinking time because she thinks like, she thinks exactly how I would want it to be and not having to run around looking around for things that are going to, match. She's got it all there in that one collection, which I just absolutely love. And I honestly love this new one of hers. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I haven't met anybody yet who doesn't like it.
No.
On the team, that is.
Yeah.
We've all been Googling about this one. Right, left or right? Left or right?
I like it right.
Like it up there?
Where do you like it?
Do you like it there?
Up the top, I prefer it, but not that far.
You like the bottom left, Sam? And he says minority, so do you know what? Let's go with Sam's minority. Let's go with Sam.
Outrageous, that.
Ain't it outrageous? But I could hear him, bless him, and he's like, I could almost hear him saying in his brain, no one ever picks what I say.
Exactly what's going through my mind. Well, I haven't
There
said
you
that.
go. Let me come in close. Let me just hold that there for you.
Yeah.
And you've got a lovely, lovely regal-looking card, which looks beautiful. And like I said, this would work beautifully either way, whether you want it to be a side opener or a top tent fold card. I'm going with my top tent fold card. Pop that down there. Just looks absolutely exquisite, and that's down to all of those elements. You're not having to think about anything because Sarah's thought of it all for you. Everything matches. Everything works together. The colour palette works together. The cardstock, the paper, the vellums, the foiling, and so much more. Just stunning.
Absolutely right. There's so much love coming in for this. Red Panda says, loving the colours in the collection. Loving the sample card, says Nicolette. These are fabulous, says Helen Stewart. Hi to Jen, who's in from Florida. And Julie says, looking forward to all the demos from Debbie, who will hopefully be a little less frantic than our fabulous Sarah. It's been quite a long day for you, Ben. I love this. It's been quite a long day for you, Ben. You do an amazing job. Thank you so much, Julie. I'm here, more often than not. I do the long days every day. That's why.
Wait a minute. I've heard all about this. These awards that you gave out.
I didn't give them out. This was given to me. I did not give this award.
When was this given out to you, Ben?
I won this on New Year's Eve.
The New Year's Eve pre-recorded one. Who did the voting?
Oh, it was a very...
That's what I want to know.
No.
Who did the voting? Guys, who won all the awards?
So what it was, the majority of the awards were for products.
Oh.
Then there were 2 person awards. One award you didn't want to win, which was the messiest crafter, which Sarah won.
Oh, please tell me I didn't get that one.
Sarah.
I'm not messy crafting anymore.
I think you came second.
I'm quite a nice tidy tip. What was that?
Nothing.
What was that?
No. And then...
Second? How blinking dare they? Can I just tell you right now, I could list...
So easy.
I could go 1, 2, 3 and I could go down. I'd be down at the bottom. I'm quite a tidy crafter, I'll have you know.
You are. That's what I said to him when they said, Debbie's come second. I can't believe she's come second. Tidy crafter now. You've not seen her correct, she tidied it up. Well, she come second. And after that, all of the amazing, the crafty community from around the world, some, real sort of leading figureheads in the world of craft, they all got together around the table and they were like, we need to give an award out for presentation lead. I mean, who is hitting all of the marks within the world of craft when it comes to presentation? Out of all the presenters that do it day in, day out, who's the one? And amazingly, unanimously, they all voted for me.
So that's why your award's there.
Solid gold, this.
Is it solid gold?
You can try and pick this up.
I'll have to try and pick that up later.
I was like that. Thank you to my mum and my dad and everyone who's helped me become...
I knew working out would pay off for you eventually.
Oh, dear. But anyway, I don't like to talk about it. Thank you also to Sarah, who says, I'm in love with the paper from the collection. Helen Stewart says, Debbie, I made the box from last week's craft along. First time I've done something as complicated, and I'm really pleased, or quite pleased, with the result. Thank you for making the instructions so clear.
Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you. And thank you to all of you for voting it Demo of the Week.
Yes.
And they didn't even take my candle out. I watched back the show later because I'm like, I didn't realise I'd won because I'd been getting ready for my Facebook Live. And then I'm thinking, they didn't even take my candle out at Boxing Show 8. So I'm really pleased that you won Demo of the Week. Thank you very much. And I'm really chuffed that you loved it as well and that you were able to follow those instructions because I really enjoyed that one. Absolutely. I love all craft alongs. Oh my chronic kid, I love all craft alongs.
And just generally, because we've got to get a break in here, thank you so much to everyone for all the lovely comments coming through. Beautiful card, Debbie says. Sarah, absolutely beautiful, says Jane Adams. And hello to Roseanne, who says, hello from a snowy and cold Massachusetts to Debbie, Ben, Susie, and the awesome CTV team and all my fellow crafters. And Bethan Lyon also says, beautiful card, Debbie. We are going to take a short break. We're still very, very busy, heading towards 60% of that showstopper gone. If you want it, get it now, get it checked out. And also, don't forget your bonus buy. I can't say everybody because not everybody has, but the overwhelming majority of people have added the extra cardstock into their basket. Get that half price when you check it out with the showstopper, but do it now. We're so super busy. More on this to come. We're going to show you much more on this, and also we've got that gorgeous layout collection as well, which I know is still proving very, very popular today. And of course, we'll have the all-important votes later on as well for demo of the show and demo of the day. So all that to come. Get to the checkouts. We'll meet you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. And we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Alma Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollocksville, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwell, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Grafton, Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Elsmore, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fentanyl. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbott, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Rhinebeck, Walkerstown, Ewaheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Saarbrücken, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Latte, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Clover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Salisbury, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking out your baskets. It's been so busy. We're just going to kind of do like a final wrap-up for now on the Floral Elegance collection, but thank you for the comments. Beautiful cards, Debbie says, Bethan. Carol D says, is there an expiration date on how long that trophy has to feature? I never bring it up. It's always you guys. No, it is. Every time you bring it up, you, like, Christine, where's the trophy? Or like, well, tell us about the trophy. It's here. I don't like to show it, but you keep mentioning it, so I have to.
It says peeking out just
put it away now.
Just peeking out there. Who else won the awards, did you say?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
And then the rest were for products.
The rest were for products, yeah. Yeah. Craig didn't. Oh, Craig won one on Hobby Maker, didn't he?
He did.
Hogmanay Hero. Did you see the size of his, though?
A little minute thing,
Little-
weren't it?
little minute thing.
Tiny. Little
Yeah.
tiny thing.
Beautiful card, Debbie. Thank you as always, says Lynn. Marianne Groff says, beautiful card. And Sarah Muir says, by the way, Debbie, your Rocker Block demo was so helpful a few days ago, and I am now stamping like a pro. Mega thanks.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I know that some people struggle with the Rocker Blocks, but they are really one of the easiest stamping platforms to use, as long as you just get that pressure. And I'm glad I were able to show you that. And I'm glad you've been able to use it and stamp like a pro. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Just very quickly, so you understand, we'll come back to the Floral Elegance for you in just a little while. I know Debbie's got some cards to show us, but remember that showstopper, 60% of the stock of the showstopper has now gone. It's everything, as you would expect. So everything that you're seeing this side of the studio, I mean, there's so much. I'm not going to go through all the boards again because we'll be here for another half an hour, and I'm not even joking you. But all of the goodies here. So you've seen, I think we've seen the majority of it used today, but look, decoupage pad, the dried flowers, you've got the edgeable that Debbie's just used there, the beautiful dies to be able to create the rolled up flowers, embossing folders, stencils, stamps, I mean, sentiments, all of these other goodies as well. So you've got your gilding flakes kit, you've got your shimmer ink pads, you've got your glitter paste, you've got that huge tub of glitter, wax seal kit included in there as well. And then the other side of the table here, then it's all of your consumables as far as your paper and your cardstock is concerned. So 3 12x12 pads, pearl pad, matte and mirror pad, also your 12x12 paper pad, 6x6 paper pad, foil transfers in 8x8, and your vellum as well, 8x8 vellum, which is foiled. It's £144, $200. That's your platinum price, free shipping in the US, and of course, free shipping for everyone. And also, you've got your bonus buy, so get more of the paper. That's my recommendation. Few samples with Debbie, because you've got some lovely, lovely finished products over there.
Honestly, some beautiful work from the team. And this one, again, another lovely one. The double Z fold card, using those beautiful roll-up flowers, which just look stunning when you see them in action. And then, again, dip them in things like your glitters that you've got, because this one that Nicola's done has literally been dipped into the tops, and doesn't that look absolutely stunning? Simple card blank to do, to be able to create, but a beautiful effect using this collection. The layered stamp is just absolutely exquisite. That beautiful wreath in there is divine. And again, start to mix and match your elements together. This one's got all sorts on there, from a glitter paste technique, to a foiling technique, to a stamping technique, to those beautiful florals on there as well. Absolutely stunning. Have I got time? I've got some more to show you. Can I show you some more? Some more beautiful ones. Another one that our lovely Corinne did, absolutely gorgeous. And I love when she said, I'm putting it on Skew Whiff.
On Skew Whiff?
Oh, Skew Whiff. Looks absolutely fabulous. The same stamp, though, because I absolutely love this stamp. Again, I just wanted to bring this one in because it really is a stunning sample, showing you how you can use things like your gilding flakes over the top of that if you stamp it with your dry stamp ink, and your dry stamp pad with your glue. Another stunning one there. That beautiful box.
Oh, my word.
I'm in love with this one. I'm just going to bring this in for a second. Oh, I knew that had happened. I've dropped all my other bits. I knew it would. The minute you take one off, they fall down like dominoes,
like
don't they? Yeah. But this is absolutely exquisite that our lovely Bianca's done, using that beautiful lace dye as the handle part, and then the gorgeous pastes and those flowers on to make a really stunning, stunning box. Since they've all fallen down, let's chuck another couple in there for you.
Go on, why not?
Absolutely beautiful. No wonder you guys have been loving this collection. It's very easy to see why, when you've seen gorgeous samples like this, that you've taken some inspiration from, and you've seen all of those fabulous ones that our lovely Zara's been with you for the most of the day.
It's been such a brilliant day. I can't believe we've only got just an hour left. So thank you so much. Keep the comments coming through. We are going to return to that Floral Elegance collection a little bit later on for you. But anything else you want to ask in the meantime, then feel free to do so. But as you said, the best value for money is in the Floral Elegance Showstopper. Details here. If you're the other end of the scale and you haven't got this budget to stretch to, the individuals are still available on everything, so you can pick and choose, you know, make up your own smaller bundles, but whatever you do, don't miss out on this collection. It is so beautiful, as you've seen, and hopefully you can grab whatever it is you want today. If you've just joined us, a very warm welcome. It is very warm in here now. From being freezing cold earlier on, it's boiling here in the studio. It must be all the hot deals that we've brought to you over the course of the day today, the Floral Elegance being one of those. This has been the launch of the year so far, and I know we're only, what, 15, 16 days in. You think of what we have launched already this year, from the layout collection, which we're coming on to in just a second, the glitter paste and more. There's been some fantastic launches already. This has been so well received, and as you can imagine, we're super happy. Sarah was mega chuffed that you guys have loved it so much, and it's still available. That's the great news. 60% of the showstop have gone, but it is still there for you to jump in and grab. Few quick hellos, and I'll remind you of the January sale in just a second too. Carol D says, if Google eyes show up on the trophy, we know it's permanent. What, you mean that trophy? Need to get some. Have you got any googly eyes I can borrow, Debbie?
I have. I have actually. I think I've got some in my craft bag as well.
Yes.
I think I carry them around with me.
We'll.
I'll have a little look for you in a
Okay,
minute.
thank you. Sue Benson says, hello from a chilly and windy Montana. Lovely card, Debbie. Hello, Ben and Sidekick. Hello, Ben and Sidekick. Oh, Trophy. Should name his next dog Trophy.
I thought you meant me then.
No, you're the main one, then me, and then me Sidekick. Trophy, yes. Thank you, Sue, for that message. Yes, the January sale is still a go-go. On the website, you will find loads and loads of great deals. 75% off. So do have a look. We started off with 500 when we launched that at the back end of last week, wasn't it? It was on Thursday we launched that. There's not 500 there now, but there's still plenty to keep you busy, plenty to have a little bit of a search through. And as you can see, just as we flick through, there are tons of deals across dies and stamps and embossing folders, some of your favourite bits and pieces from collections. There's storage there, I've seen. There are sentiment stamps, there's cut and emboss folders, there's loads. Do have a good look through and you'll see all of those deals right there. Now, we're going to come on to the launch from yesterday because it proved so super popular, the layout collection. Now, just to say with this, it has been super busy. There is a showstopper available if you want to go for that, but the majority of people yesterday just went for the layout collection on its own. And as you can see, so big, we had to commandeer this side of the studio. This is normally where we have our sofas when we start Wake Up Call, but it was so big we had to erect this table, and just so that you can see everything that you're going to get within this collection. I know Debbie's got a demo lined up with this, but for $63.99 platinum or $79.99 if you're in the US, let's talk about this. It's such a brilliant idea, and I know Craig was so super passionate about this yesterday, and we were talking about this in terms of it being a bit like a card-making version of the Academy of Colour, right? Because you think about the Academy of Colour, the amount of people who were sort of saying, oh, I can't colour, my colouring's terrible, I don't even know where to begin, I don't even know how to get started. Then the Academy of Colour came along. We had all of those amazing boxes. We had all of the tuition from Leanne. You guys took it to your hearts. Thousands of people jumped in and bought it. And then all of a sudden, we were seeing all of these amazing testimonials come through of people going, oh, well, now my colouring's really improved. Now my colouring's going to the next level. I never used to be able to colour with my alcohol markers. Never tried watercolouring before. And that's what the Academy of Colour did as far as colouring was concerned. This layout collection, I believe, is going to do the same for you if you're one of those people within card making going, oh, my cards are rubbish. I can't make cards. I don't know how to, make them look as brilliant as you guys. And that's what a lot of people were saying. Craig was talking about it yesterday. People were sort of messaging in going, well, I see you guys create them on Crafters TV, but mine never look quite the same. This is the solution for you. This is the genius about this. And this is how it's different to kind of any of those other craft kits that you may have got in the future. Because a few people were asking that yesterday. Yes, it is stuffed full of crafty goodies. And I'll tell you what's in the box in just a second. But the genius about this is the recipe cards, which Debbie's going to show you in just a few moments' time. There are 30 recipe cards in here with full instructions in words and pictures, and that very important sketch that Craig was talking about yesterday. That sketch which is your layout for 30 different projects. That sketch that you can follow verbatim, you can go step by step by step by step, use all of the cards and use all of the beautiful papers in here, do it exactly as is laid out, and you'll have 30 amazing projects by the end. But then, of course, you've got that sketch, and as Craig was showing us yesterday, that you can upsize, that sketch that you can downsize, that sketch that you can manipulate as you become more confident. This is the start of a journey for you, I truly believe, as was the Academy of Colour. And we'll get Debbie's take on this in just a second. As far as the quantity is concerned, I mean, you can see it all here, but let me just read through everything that you're going to get. 11 die sets, so that's a 48 dies in total within the 11 sets. You're then going to get 39 stamps, so you get all of the stamps that you can colour. You're also going to get sentiment stamps in there, your 30 recipe cards with your index as well. You've got your project binder to keep all of those in. Then you've got magnetic die storage panels to keep all of your dies on, stamp storage panels to keep all of your stamps on. You've got 3 embossing folders in there, 2 2D ones, 5x5 and 5x7. You've got a 3D 6x4. You've got 8x8 printed papers, so you've got your single-sided printed papers, 12 designs, 2 of each. You've also got your beautiful linen cardstock in there as well. 6 colours, 4 of each, that's 24 sheets. Satin ribbon down the bottom here, 9 metres in total. You've got 3 colours, 3 different thicknesses, and you're also going to get 100 gems in there too. If you need to see it on boards again towards the end of the demo, I can show you, but we are going to have a look at this with Debbie in just a second. $63.99, $79.99 is your price. If you want the showstopper, it's available. Check the web for that. But let's get Debbie's take on this. I mean, Debbie, this was so super popular yesterday, and so many people just delighted that they've now got this kind of system, almost like this school to follow, that's going to help them take their card making to the next level. And future-proof it as well. Yeah. Because you've got all of those layouts, like you said. I remember the day, I was talking to Craig about this the other week, saying there was a day when he used to blog. I'm going back a fair few years now. And we used to do these sketch challenges, and you'd follow like a sketch design. They were really useful. And then they stopped. They were like we're no longer useful. I'm loving this because this is like being brought back up to date with the most amazing layouts for you to follow and expand on your crafting as well. And I genuinely mean it. Once those consumables have gone, do not worry, because we bring out papers, cardstock all the time. All the time. You've got the dies, the embossing folders, the sketches and the rest to be able to take you into this crafting down next year, the year after that, 10 years time, you'll still have these to come back to. It's an absolutely fantastic collection. I thought Craig was going to combust. Just going to put it out there. I thought he was going to literally just burst into flames. He was that excited because he's been loving it since we first saw, when we first got clocked eyes on it. I know I saw Craig's, do you know the light bulb moments? They're like ping, ping, ping. They were all just firing away, firing on full cylinders, and he's done an amazing job. And if you didn't get to see his Facebook Live, go back and watch his Facebook Live. Technology, God, I need to learn a thing or two from that kid, because it was absolutely phenomenal. And plus, his excitement, his passion, it's genuine, because he genuinely knows just how much you're going to get from this as a crafter, as I do, because I swear to you, I absolutely love this. I'm going to show you just I say a few. Let's show you some of the recipes. Now, you have got yours in a binder. I've just taken these out of the box. I've left mine at home. It's on my craft desk. It's actually on my shelf already. Straight up there. Oh, my shelves, just straight up there. But absolutely love these. So I'm just going to pop those down so you can get a little gist. For those who haven't caught that show yet, this is your layout. This is your design. And on the back of it is where you're getting all your step-by-step picture instructions, honestly, measurements to the T. And I'll fetch some of those. I think I've got the box down here somewhere. I'll have a look for you and show you. But this is literally all the designs, all the layouts. This is when you could take it though, and you don't have to necessarily use that stamp. There are other stamps that are on there that you could be using. There are other things in your crafty collection that you could be using. But what you've got is that lovely sketch, that layout to be able to create. I mean, 30 here, how many more? Infinitive. That number could go on and on and on. I'll just whisk through a few because you get the gist. Every single recipe card, you're just going to take out when you want to use, say, number 6. You're going to come to number 6 and you're going to follow that step by step because it's all laid out there for you. But some of the most
gorgeous layouts, some of the most amazing designs that I think that you
Yeah.
could follow. And like I said, you've got all the dies in there to do it, and the stamps if you want to follow that particular pattern.
Yeah.
But you've got all the other things as well. And I absolutely love this. I'm not going to lie. I saw that one and I thought, oh my God, I could see so many things. And this is the thing, I was working with Craig at the weekend, I think. Was it the weekend? I think it was the weekend. Or was it the weekend?
Was it Friday?
Friday. Friday.
Yeah.
And we were doing things together with the was it Mesmerising Pace?
I don't know, wasn't it?
I've slept since then. I can't remember. It's honest to goodness.
it
It's
might have
because
been,
it
'cause we
was
had
the
those last
mesmerising
week.
pace.
Yeah.
And honestly, he went over there and I could see his brain ticking over and he came running over and said to me, Debbie, you could be doing that with this layout collection that's coming up. And genuinely, that's exactly what you could be doing. So again, some really fabulous layouts. Really? I can't wait to go back and watch that show with you and Craig, because I know for a fact he was super, super excited.
He was.
I can't even imagine what he was like when he went live. I bet he was so. I bet
He
he
was
couldn't
just
contain him.
non-stop yesterday, honestly. he was in his element. I wound him up and I let him go.
Yeah, exactly. And rightly so. It is a fabulous collection. I'll show you a few more because there's 30 in total. I'm only at number 15 at the moment. You concentrate on that layout. You can copy that if you want to copy that out, but you can take your own twist and move that on into other things that you've got in the box and other things that you've got in your crafty stash. And I seriously mean it. This is just absolutely amazing. Whichever team member came up with this, I think
Hats off to you.
they need that trophy, Ben.
What?
Might have to prize it out your hand.
What trophy?
I'm going to pull out number 23 because I am going to be doing something with number
Okay.
23 in a moment. But isn't this just marvellous that you've got all of those 30 recipe cards, all of those 30 layouts, and like Craig said, you could take them bigger, you could take them smaller, you could then make your own sketches. You could have like a little list in the back of your own little layouts that you want to do and add to your collection if you want to do that as well. I think this is such a worthwhile investment because you've got all those dies, all those stamps and embossing folders that once the consumable part's gone will take you into your... You're never going to throw it away.
No.
That's the one thing, you'll never throw it away. It's one of those that you're going to keep coming back to and back to. And it's a bit like the inspiration magazines. When you run out of ideas, when you can't think of what to do, get your layout collection, get that out, pull out one of those recipes, use that layout collection, use the layout, sorry, and then you're going to be able to create some amazing things. It is literally, honestly, a crafting. Every crafter should have one of these. That's all I'm going to say.
Absolutely right. And as Debbie said, I know we're going to see a demo with Debbie just now, but go back and watch the shows yesterday from Craig. I think it was in the actual launch show, but you've got Wake Up Call and Launch. It was the launch show where he was showing you how to upsize and then how to downsize as well. It's such a clever system as far as that is concerned. I'll go through everything in just a second because I think we'll get onto the demo and I'll show you all of the boards and the dies and whatnot. Should we do that at the end, do you think? That's a good idea. Hi to Kendall, who's joined us from Minnesota. Just ordered the collection, says Kendall. And hi also to Diana Green, who says, I've been making the first layout recipe card. Easy to follow. And that's what it's all about. Listen, heck, even this guy yesterday had to play in between shows and made himself a card. Because I was that inspired by it. And I thought, well, if it's pictures there and it's words, I can do that, and I did, and it's so fun to do. And like you said, everything is there. And the joy about this is, Debbie's explained, you've got everything within the box. You know, all your papers, all your cardstock. But then, if you do want to go elsewhere and create something a little bit different, use the same layout. Think about all the papers that you got, all the Sarah signatures, all the Nature's Garden collections, the new Floral Elegance collection that you can make. This is never going to go out of fashion. It's never going to go out of style, is it? You're always going to use this, Debbie, aren't you?
Absolutely. And I've taken the recipe card, but I haven't used the papers that are in there because I thought, I've got some papers at home I could use.
Yeah.
Plus I wanted to keep my box intact because I'm launching this at Hobby Maker on Friday. So I thought, be savvy. I haven't launched it yet, so don't use anything. So what I did was use the elements, took the layout sketch and then just brought in my own papers because that's what you're going to be able to do as well. So I've taken number 23, which may surprise you to know. It's about butterflies.
What?
I mean, what a surprise
What
for a
a
Debbie card.
surprise.
Beautiful Butterfly is the recipe one that I've taken out, and this is number 23. And I think, actually, I've got number 23 just down here. Let me see if I can find it. Because
Okay.
our Craig has very kindly left me. Find is a good one, isn't he? that is the actual make that you could make if you wanted to. And I'll show it you at the side of mine when we've finished. But literally, that layout is just incredible. And I love how clean and simple it is. I love the technique that it's being used with this one, because it's like a water technique. Do you know
Yeah.
that water-based ones? With a bit of a resist, with a white embossing powder.
And that card at the back's been embossed, isn't it?
It has,
Yeah.
because it's telling you, and it takes you through each individual stage from your card blank, and that means this card blank started life as, and literally, you just take your size of your card. And this is the thing that Craig was saying, when you can expand it, you can literally make this bigger, if you want to make it bigger. But it talks about your mats and your layers, using the butterfly embossing folder, taking one of your dies, it takes it all the way through there, so you'll end up with that end result. However, I said to you that I wanted to create just a little twist to it, not too much of a twist, because I wanted to follow that layout. So I'm going to bring that side by side, and I have got a card blank that actually measures, to start with in life, at 10 by 7, scored at 5 inches. Okay. Now, I've then taken, and I didn't use the cardstock from the, like I said, from my box for reasons that I've just explained. So I took some of our, this was from the country, is it the Summer Meadow? That lovely linen cardstock, and I chopped it down to the size that it asked me to, which was 6 and 8, 6, oh my Debbie, I'll get it right in a minute, 6.875 inches.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my days. That's how detailed this is, to 4.875 inches, basically. It's like 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, basically what that is. But again, all those, and this is just to create the mats and layers. Now, the next size down that I did was the matte part. So I've chosen some of our matte back cardstock. Again, I've just chosen to use the measurements.
Yeah.
But what I've done is just chosen cardstock that I've already got. Now, what I did stick to was the embossing folder, because, believe it or not, it's going to be my new firm favourite. Oh my God, I love this embossing folder, and it even tells me how to cut this to size so that it will fit into there, because this is a 4 by 6, and it'll tell you in there to follow it down to that ladder and cutting it down to that size that you need, so that you know when you're in your embossing folder, there's nothing surplus coming out, it's cut to size and it's ready to emboss with as well. So I'm going to pop that in there, but yeah, this is... I've been waiting for a beautiful embossing folder like this. Honestly, I absolutely love it. Now, I've used Centura Pearl. I don't know if you can tell, I've used some of the Centura Pearl that's got that lovely pearlescent finish to it. And I'm going to run that through, and it is a standard embossing folder, so it's our 2 cutting plates that you're going to run through there. And I'm just going to bring those in and run that through your die cutting machine. Now, I did catch the first look show, because I was prepping on Sunday, so I did catch the first look show with our Becky and Debbie.
Yeah.
And Debbie was talking about popping your metal shim in to get a crisper emboss. You can absolutely do that if you want to do that. Because I've used a Centura Pearl, it's 310 GSM, so I knew it didn't need it. But oh my God. Oh, Sam, can you see that from above?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, I love making sound, because honestly, just when you see it, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. And just that white on white as well looks stunning. Imagine that in a coloured, the linen cardstock that's in there. Imagine that into some of the other cardstock that you've got outside of your box. So literally now what I've got is, I've got my base layers for my first 3 parts of my card. However, there's other little elements in here. Now, there is those dies. Oh, my God, these dies are going to... I swear they're going to live on the side of my desk.
Oh, I love these.
I love these, the edgeable ones. I love the fact that we've gone really big.
Yeah.
We could have stuck to a certain size. We could have, but we haven't.
No.
And what we've done is we've given you 3 different types. So I call this the wavy one.
Yeah.
I call that the scallop one.
Yeah.
And then the torn edge.
Torn.
And I love that torn edge, I'm not going to lie. Now, in the recipe, it tells you to use one of these. It doesn't say, you can follow it if you want to, but I wanted to use it in this effect. So again, I've just taken a strip and I've run that through, and it creates this beautiful effect, this lovely, it almost looks like I've torn it. I haven't, it's the dye that's done it, and it is absolutely fabulous. So that's going to be like the middle part that's going to come down. So you can see I'm following that layout still, and we'll put all these pieces together in a second. Now, I did say to you, that I'm going to use some of the paper that I've got. I'm not going to use the paper that's in the box. So you could use this paper. If I bring this in for a second, you can see that gorgeous paper. This was on a matte white. I've used a Centura Pearl. This is the thing about tweaking it. You can tweak it to any way which you want. But I'm going to use this one. And
Where's
then,
that paper from?
Oh, well, actually, Summer Meadow.
Is it?
Yes. I did get my vintage butterfly out, but I changed my mind. I thought, no, I'm going to go with the Meadow one because I thought that was quite nice. And then... Look at all these dies.
No, so much choice.
Oh my God. And the lovely thing about this as well, especially when you pop them in, you've got like more circle nesting dies if you pop them together. Let me just bring in what have I done with my poker tool? There it is. Let me bring my poker tool. Take the top off, Debbie. Pick my poker tool up because you've got so many to be able to choose from. And using that said, and I'm going to speed this up because I've got some more things that I want to show you, and you've seen me run these through again. I will tell you when you're cutting your circles out, and I've just chosen a larger one and a smaller one. Yeah. Please, when you're cutting them out in a paper, this is a very straightforward die. And you'll probably be sick of me saying this, but I'm going to keep telling you, longevity of your plates on your Gemini, you are only going to use for your paper or any cardstock, you're only going to use the plastic shim and the cutting plate. Okay. Those 3 plates are all you need. You do not need to use, I repeat, do not need to use the magnetic shim on a straightforward die like that. The same applies with the torn edge one. I didn't use the magnetic shim with that as well. So seriously, guys, if you want to make sure that your plates last much longer, and I mean, they're already toughened plates, then make sure you do the right, correct way with the
Or if you want simplicity, without the electricity, do what I did and use the MIDI, because they all go through the MIDI.
They do indeed. They do indeed. Now then, let's start layering this up. Now I'm going to pop a little bit of glue down just onto the back of this. Now normally, and I am very frugal at home, for some reason, I've left that middle in. But it doesn't matter. You left that what? I left the middle in.
Oh, you've left the middle in?
Normally, I'm telling you, when I'm at home prepping, that's because I've been binge watching. I blame you for this.
Oh.
I've been binge watching The Traitors.
That's so good, isn't it? So good. It's back on tomorrow. I'm literally counting down the days till Wednesday nights.
Seriously, Ben, our only reason, because I was listening to you guys, I think it must have been last week. In fact, you know what I think it was? You and Leanne.
It was Leanne, because I'd never watched the first series, and Leanne was like, you love it, Ben, watch it. And I was like, oh, if I have to. Hooked.
Exactly. And I thought, do you know what? And because Leanne had mentioned it, I thought, do you know, she's quite a good judge of character with the programmes. And I thought, I'm going to watch it. So I watched the season 2. Yeah. 4 in then at that point, because the 5 and 6 had just gone out back in the last week, didn't it? Yeah. I watched up to 4. I got that hooked. I thought, I'm going to see what season 1's all about.
And you watched it all?
In one day.
That's 12 hours.
12 hours. I was crafting. I was busy. I was in my craft room.
Oh, my gosh.
I will tell you that my crafting took a little bit longer than it normally would because my eyes were popping out on sticks thinking, this is a blooming good programme.
So good.
And apparently, the feedback that I've had from our lovely stateside friends say, watch the American one.
Oh, it's got Alan Cummins in it, hasn't it?
Well, I love him. I absolutely love him. So, yes. I've been seeing ours. I need to see the American one as well. Right, let's come back to that layout. Blaming you for all sorts, I am. Right, it tells you to take the big one and pop that into that corner, and then one into that corner. And I'm going to make sure my butterflies are on there. So I'm going to use a tape pen. Okay. And we're going to cut away and trim away to create this layout effect. Okay. So I'm going to come in and let's go. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to take it quite deep in there.
What have you done? Oh, yes.
I mean, step-by-step instructions, and
not
I'm still managing to...
Yeah, not following your pictures.
Exactly. I mean, come on, what's wrong with me? If I can't read a step-by-step instruction, there's something not right. But it's because I get so excited about things. So I'm putting my strip down. So I'm following that layout. Oh, you little thing. Pop that down into that corner. Let me get quite a nice bit of it, so I'm only trimming a little bit off. I'm going to come in with the smaller one. In fact, could I just...
Susie's just messaged saying, I love it, Debbie.
The American one?
It just says, I love it, and then says, what program are you talking about with Alan Cumming? The Traitors, isn't he? He's the host of the American one,
He's the host of the American one, yeah.
So, Susie, are you watching the UK one?
Oh, yes, Susie, you're watching the UK one.
Maybe.
Because it's got Claudia Winkleman.
Yeah, who I don't normally like.
I'm not... Oh, thank God I'm not the only one. I
don't
feel
know
really
that.
bad saying it because I think Craig likes her, doesn't he? Is it Craig that likes?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a massive fan.
No, but she's good on there.
She's brilliant.
Yeah, she is.
I actually quite like her in it. Who knew?
I mean, I can't wait. I mean, it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, isn't it? Because I never have anything to watch of an evening because I'm a bit picky. But now, I've got my Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays sorted. Saturdays, you've got Gladiators back and The Masked Singer.
I haven't watched either of those just yet.
Okay, well, they're awesome.
Well, I know Craig's
Tuesdays...
excitement over the Gladiators.
Oh, Craig and his Gladiators. I mean, yeah. Did you see his thing he did on Instagram? he redid the original opening to the Gladiators.
I loved it.
Yeah. And then tonight is always a good night because Graham Hall's back on Channel 5. Dogs Behaving Very Badly, which I love.
I knew you'd love that one.
It's series 6 of that now, which I just can't get enough of it. So much good stuff on the TV at the moment. And I know a lot of people love Dancing on Ice, which is back on Sundays.
I missed it. I need to catch up on that one because I do love Dancing on Ice.
I'm not normally fussed, but you know what? I'm going to watch it this season because Eddie the Eagle's in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him. Eddie the Eagle Edwards.
I just want to add, I mean, I love watching them skate. I can't skate for toffee.
No.
But yeah. What a strange saying. Do you know what I'm saying this the other day? We have some strange sayings for
Can't
things.
skate for toffee.
Can't skate. I mean, what does that even mean?
Well, it means if there was like toffee at the end of the ice rink and you
I'd
want
skate
it,
then.
you wouldn't.
If there were toffee at the other end, I mean, they're definitely skating then.
I'm just picturing someone down with a little fishing rod with a big bit of toffee on the end and you like that. Speed skating across the ice.
I once went, I'll tell you a funny story, when I were out, you know our twin town, I've told you this before, Schwäbisch Gmünd. It is Barnsley, is the twin town Schwäbisch Gmünd in Germany.
What's it called?
Schwäbisch Gmünd.
Schwäbisch Gmünd.
Schwäbisch Gmünd.
Schwäbisch Gmünd.
I've never forgotten it.
Yeah.
Never forgot. If I've pronounced it wrong to any of our German viewers, our European viewers, I
Love
do
the way you came
apologise.
up with that.
But that's our twin town for
Schwäbisch
Barnsley.
Gmünd, yeah.
And we had a scouting girl guide trip, and we were all together, and they took us to the ice rink, and I skated with this lovely. I mean, my cousin was there as well because he'd come along. Just for the fun of it, as you do back then when you're teenagers. But we decided we were going to recreate, to show off to all our German counterparts, we were going to do, because we were obsessed with Torval and Dean, Bolero. So we decided we were going to recreate it, and we were going along, doing all the armours, and then we came to do, well, we actually, because I slipped, we ended up doing the ending and ended up in a great big heap on the floor.
Wow.
Very unladylike. I literally was laid on top of my cousin, so it didn't quite go after, but we had such a good laugh. But I love skating. I just wish I could do it, Ben. I wish I could skate. I can't. I'm rubbish.
We go every Christmas to the one in
You
Billingham.
went this year, didn't you?
We've went the last 3 years.
Yeah, I thought that was lovely.
If you're up this Christmas,
Yes.
at the end, you'll have to come with us.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll need one of those penguin ones these days. I'm a little bit older. I'm not as steady on my feet as I were. I'm not as nimble or as skinny as I were back then when I was like 15, 16, however old I were. Good fun, though. Good fun.
I'll take you around. I'm not too bad on the old skates once I get warmed up. I'll have you skating around.
Oh, bless your little heart. Right, shall we carry on?
Yes.
Because you can see my layout coming together, looking really quite nice. And like I said, with your papers, you could choose anything. Now, I've gone a little bit more deeper here because I felt like a nice little deep part. Almost looks like a little...
It sounds like a bar.
Yeah.
A barbell.
Barbells. Now, I did take another one of the circular ones. Now, at this stage, when you've got that layout collection, it's telling you to do your heat embossing, do your water techniques and things like that. I've just used some of our Centura Pearl, and I'm going to lift it a little bit. Again, I'm going to use some foam pads just because they're to hand as well. But yeah, I'm going to have to watch Skating on Ice. Now you've got me dancing on ice, sorry, because now you've got me... got me excited. Plus, I think, is it Stephen Mulhern that Mulhern?
Stephen Mulhern and Ollie Willoughby, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Because
It's funny. I'm just not that fussed about it normally, and it's weird because I love Strictly.
I love Strictly.
But I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed about it. I think they don't get. And apologies again if you. I'll just say it, Ben. I don't feel like on Dancing on Ice they get as big as celebrities as they do on Strictly, do they?
No.
It's a lot of, and I don't watch the shows, so it's a lot of like the Chelsea stars, isn't it, and stuff. And I don't really associate with a lot of them, so I don't watch the shows. So.
Exactly. Now, layouts coming together.
Yeah.
I've done it slightly differently. So I took one of the stamps. So I stamped my image, and you can see I've wrote on there my colours that I chose because I didn't want to forget if somebody were going to ask the question. I've just used our tri-blend pens. So I used dusky purple and coral blend to colour it in, and then I just fussy cut it around. And the reason I chose those two colours is because they were the two colours that saw in paper. So again, it's all about using that layout as a suggestion for a layout, but then twisting it and making it your own way,
Yeah.
you know, your own design that you want to create, the own papers that you want to use. So I did want to use a butterfly, but I didn't want to do the resist technique. I wanted to do a really bright, vivid butterfly, so I used that alcohol pens. And then lastly, again, using that layout collection, tells you you've got your birthday stamps in there, or wishing you well, as they've used in this one. I use birthday wishes, and you've got those gorgeous dies in there to be able to die cut all those elements. And again, I'm just going to pop a couple of little foam pads just onto there. You've even got gems in the in your box.
Box, yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for, Debbie. That's the word I'm looking for. And I'm going to put these side by side so you can see the difference between the two. But you'll see the layout is the same. So let me grab a gem, because I love the centre of pearl. I didn't want to edge it with any ink, but what I want to do is just give it a little lift. So I'm going to choose, now purple's going to work well with this one. So apologies to Jake and Julia, but I've pinched the studio set of gems. I hope they don't mind, is all I'm going to say. I mean, it's tough really, because they'll probably just strip them off at the end of it if they want to, but I'm just going to pop on. And this is when it comes to your, want of a better word, titivation.
Oh, I knew you were going to... Craig used that word yesterday.
Did he use it? Has he caught on with him?
I knew where he got it from. Exactly knew, because I'd never heard it until you said it here.
Titivation, it means you are...
Blinging it up.
Yes, you're zhuzhing it up, yes. Now, I'm going to lay these, can I just lay these side by side just for a second so you can see them? So that was your layout collection with your recipe card. I followed everything to the latter in terms of the things, but I've just changed them up a little bit. So I've changed up a bit thickness, I've used the torn edge one, I've used different papers in there, but followed that layout, but just made it a little slightly different to the one that's in the recipe card. But again, that layout gave me that ability to decide what I wanted to put into there. And again, just whether you keep it clean and simple, whether you're going to take that and choose to do it in a different way with a different collection, maybe. Floral Elegance.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hello. Floral Elegance papers in there.
Yeah.
Oh, with some flowers in the centre.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This is the thing. You've got the recipes, you've got all the tools that you need to create these cards and to create these ideas, and it's just down to you on what you're going to take from it and what you're going to use, whether you're using it from the box, whether you're using it from a latest collection, whether you're using it from anything that you've got in your crafty stash, and not just our things. We're not daft. We know you guys shop around with other companies as well. That's absolutely fine. But you've got that layout there to be able to take it and make it your own. And you could make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of that one recipe layout from one.
Yeah.
And you've got 30 in there. This is an infinitive collection. That's how I look at it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to say I have the same passion as that Craig does, but I don't know about that one. But I absolutely adore it, and I know that you guys will as well once you've got it, because it really is absolutely fabulous.
Craig loves titivating things. He's just messaged me. He's watching.
Is he watching?
Always watching you, Wazowski.
He says, I'm watching tonight whilst prepping. Good to have you with us, Craig. It's lovely to have you. Are you
Our lovely Craig is winging his way down to Hobby Maker tomorrow.
Yeah.
So he's probably having to do some prep, God love him, because it were a last minute thing, this one. So bless his little heart. Hello, Mr. Hottie Scotty. I swear, the passion that you've had for this collection has just been off the charts, seriously. And I can see why. It's just a glorious, glorious collection. And I absolutely loved every single bit of his enthusiasm that he's had for it, because I know that you guys will feel that once you get this collection home.
Beautiful card, Debbie, says Tracy. It's such a stunning collection. I'll quickly show you again exactly what you're going to be getting in here. I haven't got the papers in the cardstock, but you've got your 24 sheets of single-sided, beautiful papers, 24 sheets of that stunning linen cardstock as well, and then all of these other goodies. So you've got all of the stamps in there too. So all of these, and again, all these stamps are the stamps that you're going to be working with. So if you want to follow the recipe cards step by step by step by step, these are what you're going to be using. But then once you get the confidence with this collection, you'll then start using other stamps. You'll start bringing in your other papers. You know, you'll start using elements of your Floral Elegance collection, I'm sure. These are those beautiful edgeable dies, which Debbie was showing you just a few moments ago, those decorative border dies. And then look, you've got tons in here. So you've got your decorative frames, lots of different styles of those beautiful decorative frame dies. Then you've got these beautiful banner dies. Again, a lot of people are asking, where did the banner dies come from? Where did the tag dies come from, which you're going to get as well? It's all included within this box. You're getting 48 dies in total. That's why the value is just off the chart. You know, don't even talk about the fact that, you know, this is a set where you've got, you know, 30 projects that you can work on. The value for money is incredible. Look, all of your circle nesting dies, all of your circle frames here as well with your scalloped edge. We do that again for you in the oval, multiple different sizes of nesting die there. You've got the same again in the square, so your smaller ones with that beautiful sort of deckled edge there, and again you've got it in the larger size squares. Then you're going to be receiving all of your decorative embellishments too, so the hearts, the star, the triangles, the florals in there. Then you've got all of your embellishments, so not to mention the papers, but 100 gems in here. You've got matching ribbon to go with that as well, so you've got 9 meters in total, 3 colors, 9 widths of each, and then you get all of your embossing folders as well. So this one is that fabulous florals. That is your 2D embossing folder with those gorgeous flowers on. You've got your 3D folder here as well, which is that beautiful blooming flowers with the floral vase. Then you've got the butterflies as well. He's chucking them everywhere now. That's another one of the 2D embossing folders. And then, of course, we're going to give you all of those sentiments in there as well, your sentiment stamps. Lots of sentiments for all sorts of different occasions. 30 of those recipe cards. You've got the binder in there as well. It's all over there for you. I showed you a few moments ago. It's a massive, massive collection that you've got. And then, of course, you've got all of your papers, all of your cards in there as well. £63.99 platinum price, $79.99 if you're in the US and you're platinum. There are still opportunities for you to be able to get your showstopper too. You can find out details of that on the website. There's a proper loving going on my tablet over here now. Craig's sending lots of love. Susie's sending love. I'm sending you guys love. Debbie sent Craig love. I mean, we love you all. We love you all. Thanks for joining in, Craig, as well, and happy titivating in your craft room. I love your take on the card, Debbie, says Sandra. Beautiful card, Debbie. Thank you, says Lynn. And Kathy says, hello, Hottie Scotty Craig. He's waving from his craft room. We are going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got all the votes to do, and I can't believe we've only got 25 minutes left on the show. I don't know where that time has gone. But listen, head to the checkouts. If it's the layout collection you want, grab it quickly. If it's the Floral Elegance collection you want, please be quick, because that is flying. We'll see you in about 4 minutes.
There once was a man who was very crafty. His name was Craig from Carnoustie. He joined the team on Crafters TV. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He wanted to prove he was the man, but he lost at craft wars to Leanne. But 2 weeks later he beat Jan. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He did so well on Crafters TV, Sarah sent him off to Germany, where he did some work for QVC. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. His crafting skills, they aren't half bad. In fact, I'd say they're totally rad. That's mainly down to his favourite foam pads. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. The crafters, they loved him a lottie for his charm and skill. They went quite potty, they nicknamed him the Hardy Scotty. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. In the crafting world, he's standing tall. He's the best Scottish crafter of them all. Catch him Monday to Friday on his wake-up call. Oh, crafty Scottish man, craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, briars, misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue applicators, envelopes, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, mitre tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape and brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, spelled quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft and skull press, sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water, reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, gear of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, ultimate first compendium, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
I was not expecting back-to-back songs there. Apologies if you're bored of those, but if you love them, how marvellous was that? That's the closest you're going to get to a Ben Mosby crafty concert. Maybe I should do that this summer. Have like a live concert from my back garden where I perform all the hits. I mean, let's say the hits, but perform all the songs live in the garden. What? No, for the crafty family, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Still, I don't know what's happening with the download/album CD thing we were chatting about. I keep putting it out there, but I never hear any more. So I wonder whether, like, you know, the powers that be are just sort of paying me lip service. I don't know. I'm up for it. I'm up for it if everybody else is. I love the one with Craig Ben, says Sandra. I'll be humming it all night now. And still waiting for Ben Mosby's Greatest Hits album, says Sandra White. I know. I know. I said to Sarah, I'll buy the CDs and burn them all off old school, but she's like, oh no, you can't buy CDs. We'll try and sort something. Anyway, demo of the show. What were these? But you remember, Ben, cars that Debbie made in this show. You've been here? Oh yeah. Right, so we're going to do the vote now, and then Debbie's going to do one final quick demo with the Floral Elegance collection, but we're going to do the vote for this now, and then we'll do the vote for the demo of the day. So, number 1. Number 2. 2. 1. Vote now. You've got about 5 minutes to get your vote in, then we'll do the vote for the demo of the day. Floral Elegance, showstopper, still available, 60% gone. Can we squeeze in a quick demo before we disappear?
Well, I was just going to go into quick technique with flowers.
Nice.
Because I did say at the beginning of the show we were going to do some holographic, sold out. We were going to do some of the alphabet, sold out. So 2 of Debbie's demos gone out the window. So what I've done is I've pre-die cut some of these flowers. I love these beautiful blooms, and I'll show you how easy they are to roll up if Debbie can remember which way to go around it, because I know what I'm like. I always go back to front when I start these. So I'll just show you when you use them, and don't forget you've got all that gorgeous cardstock that's in there, that beautiful pearlized paper. So that one is that flower when it's cut out. Run these through your Gemini. You can see if I just line them on top of each one. And again, all I've done is I've chosen the colours from the pads. So I've gone for that beautiful pale pink, gone for that gorgeous caramel colour, that lovely warm caramel colour, and then that deeper pink one. And these are all made using, cut out from these dies here, which are those beautiful blooms. And I love a good roll-up flower.
Yeah.
It's really nice that we've got these back in our collection as well. Now I'm going to use my reverse tweezers because we did used to sell a quilling tool. Now, ideally, we would use a quilling tool. But Debbie's going to brave it and use tweezers.
Well, we saw the quilling tool earlier. And just by the way, if you're looking for a quilling tool and you bought any of our craft kits previously, you will find a quilling tool in box number 5.
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, Christine Mahoney, for the tip earlier on. Yeah, box number 5.
So can I use my twirling tool then? Because I love quilling.
Well, Sarah did earlier.
Did she?
Yeah.
Where she left it then? Because I couldn't find
She's
it.
not taking it, is she?
No, sorry, she will have done.
Actually-
Because I talk about my, I talk about tweezers. But it was on it. Well, I saw it. When I came in, I saw it. But the guys have been tidying up and I don't know if I've got one in my bag. Oh, I've got one in my bag.
Oh, yeah?
There. Can you see it? Where all those purple things are. Put your hand on it, put your hand on it. That's it. Look, look, look. You'll see it, you'll see it.
Oh, it's there.
There it is. Yes, thank you very much, Ben.
But
Thank
you can use your tweezers if not.
Well, you can. Excuse me, I'm just going to have to take a quick swig of the water because I do apologise, Sam, but could just cut my microphone down just...
Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm looking for stuff to talk about. What's there? Oh, no, it's all going wrong. Back to Debbie, I think. Oh, no, she's still often. We're still waiting for the vote to come in for the demo of the show. Oh, no, we're not demo the show. We can do it. We can do it.
Get that day one going as well.
Demo of the show goes to number 18. Oh, typo. I mean, she's...
18, could you imagine? That'd be a world record for me.
1.
Oh.
Wow, was that a... Oh, or was that a... Ah. Are you happy?
I'm happy because I can take number 2 home with me because I've got the launch on Friday and I wanted to take that one down with me. So yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely.
So, demo of the day vote.
Oh yeah, get that done. I'll just start, literally, all I'm doing is I'm rolling this around. Do you want to do the demo of the day? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Chuck mine to one side. I mean, seriously. Did Sarah not do one this morning?
No.
Did she not do a, did you not do a vote this morning?
She did all like technique-y stuff.
Oh.
1 or 2. Let me move that away from the bug there. Yeah.
Is that a box?
It's pretty
Lift
good.
it up and show it around then.
She'd use like the little rolled flowers that you're using now, the vellum, wax seal.
Did you do a live wax seal in the studio?
Yeah.
Wow.
I helped her with it and all.
Did you?
Yeah, I was chief fireman, making sure no sprinklers were set off because she used a lighter and they were smoking. I was like,
smoking.
And the firemen were only in yesterday checking the
Oh,
the
you did. You had the
studios.
fireman in, didn't you?
Yeah, I had the fireman in. Oof. 1, 2. Vote now. You've got about 5 minutes.
Well, I think that's dead easy. I'm not going to lie.
Obviously 2.
You'd say that because I'm here, but if Sarah was here, you'd be like, 1.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, can we just say that's an amazing demo that she did?
Yours is amazing, yeah.
Oh, you're too sweet. You're too sweet.
Let the people decide, Debbie. Don't be putting yourself down.
Of course. It's down to the people. It's down to the people and they're voting. Yeah, absolutely. Now, you can literally just take your cutting tool and carry on rolling that around. If you were using tweezers, what you would do is you would just do exactly the same. With your cutting tool, you can get a little bit more closer in there. Now, I'm going to stop it there and I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to try and release it. I know what I'm like. Because where I need to attach my glue now is into the centre of this base. So if I grab, let me see if I can grab my hot glue gun. And I'm going to try and do this because let's remember, this is hot glue, guys and girls. And I just want to put a blob just into that centre. I'm going to lay it down flat just for a time being. And then I'm going to drop that in. Let's see if I can get this right without getting it on your new nails, Debbie. And I'm just going to hold that tight until the glue has grabbed hold of it. Make sure I've got that in the right place. And then we'll release that in a second. So I'll just be a second with that, Ben. I'm just letting that hold that into place. It only takes, to be fair, with a hot glue gun, it doesn't take that long to set.
Yeah.
And I should be able to release that if that's, yeah, that's perfect. And then you can come in now and you can have that looser, because I've used the quilling tool, but I think that looks actually quite nice. But you can go in with your quilling tool, but then you can start to loosen those up just by pushing your fingers or your nails into there and bringing those flowers out a little bit. So those petals come out and just release that. And literally, you'll get the most beautiful flower. However, have you got the glitter there?
I can give you some glitter.
Got,
I don't know if it's...
because there's no glitter in my box.
Here it is.
I've got the one that's dry, but I'm going to add a little bit of... Perfect, thank you.
How gorgeous is this glitter as well, by the way?
Oh, it's just beautiful, honestly. So what I'm going to do is, because this is the one that I've made earlier, and it's all nice and dry. Oh, yeah, it's a salt spreader. Like you would...
Put it on your fish and chips. I mean, don't put it on your fish and chips.
No, we're not going to do that.
Like, yeah.
Yes, so you can put that little bit out there, but I'm going to just literally. So I've spread mine now, but what I want to do is just add little bits of glue. So I've taken my tacky glue, which decanted, into my onto my flowers. Sorry, I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to drop it around in various places. It doesn't have to be precise at all with this. And I think I'll just do it coming around the outside ones as well. There we go, put that all the way along. Make sure it's gone on them once.
You're just going to splodge it in?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely, just dip it in. Do a little bit of dipping. I'm going to, in fact, you know what I'm going to do, because I've actually made this bigger.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and tip it a little bit. See if I've caught some of that. Yeah, I've got some. Actually, let me grab a sheet of paper. There we go. I think Sarah's been using this earlier. Did she use some earlier?
What, that glitter?
The sheet of paper. It looks like she's been scooping up.
Yeah, I don't know. She was using the black bit of cardstock, I think. She might have done.
I could scoop that back into there. And just add in that little bit of glitter. When you knock that off as well, when it all dries up, it gives it a really beautiful, glittery finish to it. I'm going to add some more to that because I quite like that effect. So if, again, just take some glue, dip it into there, and that's just the most gorgeous glitter. I can see all sorts of colour in there.
It's amazing.
There's like peaches, golds, pinks, some deep reds in there.
I know I've got holographic on the brain at the minute because of that pad we launched, but like when I was twiddling it around earlier on, it's almost like holographic glitter.
Yeah, absolutely. It's delicious, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm just going to come in and add those. Add a little bit more.
Oh my goodness me. Tell you what, I mean, Sarah was earlier on as well decorating the flowers with the gilding flakes as well.
Oh, so, I bet that looked lovely.
Just so beautiful.
Absolutely. Really beautiful. They're absolutely fabulous. So I'm going to scoop my glitter back up into there, let that dry, and then you could roll, I mean, this one, when this is rolled up, can you see what this looks like?
Roll it.
And I definitely would use a quilling tool. I'm not going to lie, quilling tool all the way for this one. But look how that turns out. And then this one, that beautiful, I call it more of a contemporary rose. That
it is very
look
contemporary.
Absolutely beautiful. And again, with your petals, your florals, and all those kind of things, they just look absolutely incredible when they're rolled up. And then, of course, when you are popping it into cards, like I'll bring this design card out again, just adding them in, just give it. They really do absolutely produce a Dean. They give it that elegance, that absolute beautiful elegance, and really add that. And again, on this one, we've just used some of those floral sprays. You've seen me use these dyes already. This is just on an easel card. But again, just look how incredible that looks. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, everybody, for what has been a fantastic show. So many comments coming through tonight. One final question, actually, on the flowers. Will red liner tape work for making the rolled flowers?
You can do, yeah. That's how we used to do a quilling tape. I personally wouldn't.
Bit fiddly.
Bit fiddly and a bit sticky. So personally, myself, I wouldn't use any glue until that last stage. If you want to do it that way, the only problem if you're going to, and the reason why I'm saying no to it is because if you, do you know when I said about spreading it and you want to relax the flower, you wouldn't be able to do that because of your red liner tape. So for me personally, I wouldn't use it. I would just roll it, and the very end use the hot glue gun or red liner tape. And that centre stage there, where I use the hot glue gun, you could absolutely, I'll just lift it up for a second, you could put your red liner tape into the centre of there. And seriously, if that's what you wanted to do, you can. Hot glue gun though is just the best way to go to create these flowers. And it just, that finishing touch. And always remember to start from the outside. And so you start from the outside until you get to that centre, drop your glue there or your red liner tape, and then put that down to create that flower. And the same goes for this one. Do not use red liner tape with this.
No.
Honestly, just don't. Just roll it. Simply just roll it.
What a day. The Floral Elegance collection, I haven't got time to go through it again, but listen, if you want to see it in full, I went through it at the top of the show. You can see Sarah talking around it from launch. You can see her talking around it in Wake Up Call as well. Everything's still available for you individually. However, the Showstopper's the best value for money deal. Look at the saving you're making. And I realise this is a considered purchase, but if budget allows and you love it, this is definitely the best way to go as far as value for money is concerned. So £144 platinum, $200 platinum, free shipping of course as well, and then you open up that bonus buy. The overwhelming majority of people have opened up the bonus buy on those papers, where you get that paper bundle, you pop it in your basket with your Showstopper, and automatically the website will calculate that down to half price for you. So it's a great way to get everything, then double up on your paper and your card and your vellum and your foil transfers, and then it's wherever your budget lies. If you want it. I know a few people have gone, a lot of people have gone Showstopper, bonus bundle, done. But a lot of people have gone Showstopper, bonus bundle, then added in a few more paper pads. And I know a lot of people who have just picked out the items that they wanted and made their own smaller bundles. However you do it, make sure you do it tonight, because it is certainly a collection where you're going to see elements selling out, I am sure, very, very soon. What a super show. Thank you, Ben and Debbie, says Pat. Let's do the vote for the demo of the day, and then we can have a little bit of a look ahead to what's coming up tomorrow. A lot of people know that Thursday I'm here with Debbie Fisher, and she's got the launch of the new wax seals. A lot of people looking forward to that. Debbie's got a new launch tomorrow, which we'll look at. But the winner of demo of the day... Well, I would have voted for you, Debbie.
It's fine. Number one, yeah, rightly so,
it's
Ben.
A great
rightly
project.
so. It's a beautiful, beautiful demonstration. That's gorgeous. And I know she'll be tickled pink with that, getting the day one.
She will. We will let her know. But some wonderful projects from Debbie. And talking about wonderful projects from Debbie, tomorrow it's me and TV Waifu all day, and we have got an unbelievable launch. Well, talk us through what you're going to be launching tomorrow.
We're launching the easel draw kit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did you catch my Facebook Live? If you did, you'll have seen me made this. Start to finish. And it literally is the most beautiful. Now, those people that did watch might notice I've added a couple of little butterflies since, and I've also added a touch of finishing touches on the inside of my drawers. And I will just say that may or may not have been down to the incident with the tsunami of the Cherry Pepsi Coke.
What?
So I know that I'm really excited. I genuinely, I feel a little bit like a bit of Craig rubbed off on me with this, but I love this collection. It's a set of templates. There is some edgeable dies. What was that?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at the sentiment you've used. I've not seen you use that one before.
I was goaded into it by the viewers. That's all I'm going to say. Can I just tell you though, I love this. Templates to make. Would you believe that's from a template?
No.
Seriously, that's from a template. And you are going to be able to create, and I will share, I'll post you some pictures, but you're going to be able to create a beauty like that. However, you're going to be able to make one box on its own. You're going to be able to do two boxes side by side, 3, 4, 5, however you want. You could go 1 depth, 2 depth, 3 depth, 4 depth. It's entirely up to you. And that's the beauty of this collection. And I can't wait to see the deal that's going to be going off. But I'm telling you right now, if you've always wanted to do something with ease, this is the way for it. Honestly, it's the one for you.
It's easel peasel.
Do you know?
Just to say as well, got a showstopper deal on that tomorrow. Incredible price. And if you just want to go for that bundle on its own, what a deal we have for you tomorrow. Also, as well as launch day, got Beautiful Beginnings, my favourite show of the week. Oh, you haven't experienced it yet with Essentials Corner, have you? We sit down for the last 25 minutes. That'll look on. We'll have the sofas back.
That's okay then.
And then we have loads of questions.
That's
and we have,
okay.
We have a full-on chin wag. And we have questions, and it's brilliant. You'll love it tomorrow. We have a sit-down cup of coffee.
Is that end at show?
End at show.
Perfect, because I've
Last
got a
half
2-hour
hour.
drive home.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's everyone's favourite. I mean, it's my favourite point of the week, if I'm being honest with you. But during that show as well, Kaleidoscope, Origami Dyes, Swash Sentiment, Stain Dyes, it's going to be amazing. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the team for a fabulous day. Thank you to Susie. Thank you to Julia. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Tracy. Thank you to Dean. Thank you to Johnny. Thank you to Sam K. Thank you to Sarah. And thank you to the amazing Debbie. We'll see you tomorrow, Mrs.
Bye-bye.
I will also see you tomorrow. It's me and her all day. You know it's going to be fun. Loads of inspiration, loads of great demonstration, and probably 1 or 2 laughs along the way as well. Thanks for a fab day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow here on Crafters TV. Until then, bye for now.